Ever wondered what happened to the stars of 1978's epic, The Deer Hunter? From Robert De Niro's unbreakable grit to Christopher Walken's haunting roulette stare, join us as we track their journeys from Vietnam's shadows to 2025's spotlight. Hits, heartbreaks, and Hollywood legacies await. Don't miss this emotional rewind. Number 1. Rutanya Alda as Angela. Born in 1942, Rutanya Alda was 36 when she brought quiet desperation to Angela, Stephen's pregnant wife in The Deer Hunter, a role that captured the heartbreak of waiting for soldiers to return from war. Her performance added raw emotional depth to the film's exploration of loss and resilience. After the movie, Alda shone in cult classics like Mommy Dearest as the loyal housekeeper Carol Ann and Amityville II, The Possession, earning a Razzie nomination for her chilling work. She also appeared in TV series such as Santa Barbara and Beauty and the Beast, showcasing her versatility in supporting roles. Now 83 in 2025, Alda remains active with recent credits in indie films and web series like Old Dogs and New Tricks, proving her enduring passion for storytelling. Number 2. Shirley Stoller as Stephen's mother. Born in 1929, Shirley Stoller was 49 during filming when she portrayed Stephen's stern, no-nonsense mother in The Deer Hunter, embodying the tough immigrant matriarch who demands family duty amid wedding chaos and looming deployments. Her imposing presence grounded the story's working-class roots. Post-film, Stoller became iconic as the terrifying Nazi commandant in Seven Beauties, earning acclaim for her seductive menace in the Oscar-nominated drama. She tackled villainous turns in The Honeymoon Killers and TV shows like Kojak and Charlie's Angels, plus Broadway's Lolita revival. Stoller passed away in 1999 at age 69 from heart failure after a long illness, leaving a legacy of unforgettable, formidable women. Number 3. Chuck Aspegrin as Axel. Born in 1940, Chuck Aspegrin was 38 when cast as Axel, the loyal steelworker friend in The Deer Hunter, drawing from his real-life job as a foreman in Gary, Indiana, to infuse authenticity into the group's barroom banter and hunting rituals. His natural charisma made Axel a memorable anchor of camaraderie. Though the film launched his brief fame, Aspegrin chose not to pursue acting, returning to steelwork and fading from Hollywood spotlights with no further screen roles. He lived quietly until passing away in 2022 at age 82 from pneumonia due to kidney failure after time in a nursing home, remembered fondly for capturing blue-collar heart in Cimino's epic. Number 4. George Dzunza as John. Born in 1945, George Dzunza was 33 when he played John, the warm-hearted bar owner and steadfast friend in The Deer Hunter, whose easygoing humor and hidden vulnerabilities highlighted the bonds tested by war. His grounded performance enriched the ensemble's pre-Vietnam innocence. Afterward, Dzunza built a robust career in hits like Crimson Tide as a submarine, Captain, Basic Instinct's sharp detective, and Impulse's tormented cop, blending intensity with relatability. On TV, he voiced Perry White in DC Animations and starred in Law & Order's first season as Sergeant Max Greevey. Now 80 in 2025, the retired actor enjoys family life in Los Angeles with wife Mary Jo and their 3 children, occasionally reflecting on his versatile legacy. Number 5. Meryl Streep as Linda. Born in 1949, Meryl Streep was 29 when she portrayed Linda, Nick's devoted girlfriend in The Deer Hunter, delivering a poignant mix of fierce love and quiet despair as she waits through his trauma. Though supporting, her nuanced work foreshadowed her stardom, earning an Oscar nod. Post-film, Streep exploded with triumphs like Kramer vs. Kramer and Sophie's Choice, securing 3 Best Actress Oscars for The Iron Lady and more, plus 21 nominations total. She's voiced characters in animated favorites and shown in Only Murders in the Building. At 76 in 2025, Streep thrives as a grandmother of 5, separated from Don Gummer, and gears up for The Devil Wears Prada 2, her passion undimmed. Number 6. Christopher Walken as Nick. Born in 1943, Christopher Walken was 35 when he delivered his Oscar-winning portrayal of Nick in The Deer Hunter, the steelworker turned tormented Vietnam POW whose descent into Russian roulette addiction captured the war's shattering psyche. His hypnotic intensity and vulnerability earned him Best Supporting Actor in 1979, cementing his enigmatic screen presence. Post-film, Walken dazzled in eclectic roles, like the seductive gangster in Pennies from Heaven, Bond villain Max Zorin in A View to a Kill, and the quirky hitman in Pulp Fiction, blending menace with quirky charm across over 100 films. Now 82 in 2025, he stars as the enigmatic Bert in Apple TV+ Severance Season 2, and reunites with John Travolta in the rom-com That's Amore, his singular cadence and dance flair as timeless as ever. Number 7. John Savage as Stephen. Born in 1949, John Savage was 29 during filming when he embodied Stephen, the optimistic groom whose Vietnam horrors leave him legless and emotionally scarred in The Deer Hunter, his raw vulnerability amplifying the film's anti-war anguish. The role marked his breakthrough after Broadway stints like Fiddler on the Roof. Afterward, Savage shone as the idealistic Claude in Hair, the haunted cop in The Onion Field, and the journalist in Salvador, earning acclaim for intense, empathetic turns in over 200 projects, including Twin Peaks and Goliath. Now 76 in 2025, he remains prolific in indie films like The Last Full Measure and stage work, advocating for veterans while enjoying family life with his 4 children, his passion for socially charged stories undiminished. Number 8. John Cazale as Stan. Born in 1935, John Cazale was 42 when he filmed his role as Stan in The Deer Hunter, the volatile bartender whose fiery bravado and hidden insecurities electrified the wedding scenes and barroom. Camaraderie, adding raw intensity to the group's pre-war spirit. His magnetic performance echoed his iconic Fredo in the Godfather saga. Tragically, Cazale's career was cut short. He passed away in 1978 at age 42 from lung cancer before the film's release, leaving only 5 films, all masterpieces, including The Conversation as Hackman's aide and Dog Day Afternoon's heartbreaking Sal, which earned a Golden Globe nod. His subtle genius remains revered by peers like Al Pacino and Meryl Streep. Number 9. Robert De Niro as Michael. Born in 1943, Robert De Niro was 35 when he anchored The Deer Hunter as Michael, the stoic hunter whose Vietnam survival hardens him into a haunted guardian, his restrained fury and moral depth earning an Oscar nomination. The role solidified his method mastery after Mean Streets. De Niro's post-film triumphs include 2 Best Actor Oscars for Raging Bull and The Godfather Part 2, plus iconic turns in Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, and Joker, amassing 2 Golden Globes and endless acclaim across 100-plus films. Now 82 in 2025, he headlines Netflix's conspiracy thriller 0 Day as a former president probing a cyber attack, while his Tribeca Festival and Nobu Empire thrive, his unyielding drive inspiring generations. Number 10. Madie Kaplan as Axel's Girl. Born in 1956, Madie Kaplan was 22 when she played Axel's lively girlfriend in The Deer Hunter, a fleeting but vibrant presence in the wedding revelry that evoked the carefree joy shattered by war. Her fresh energy added texture to the ensemble's Slavic American roots. After the film, Kaplan appeared in indie gems like the poignant drama Touched and the sci-fi Project X, plus TV spots and soaps and shorts, embracing character work with quiet poise. Now 69 in 2025, she pursues selective roles in theater and film festivals, mentors young actors in New York workshops, and cherishes family time with her siblings. Her subtle contributions to cinema, a cherished footnote in Hollywood's tapestry. Number 11. Amy Wright as Bridesmaid. Born in 1950, Amy Wright was 28 when she lit up the screen as the bubbly bridesmaid in The Deer Hunter. Her infectious energy and wide smile stealing scenes amid the wedding's joyful chaos, hinting at the innocence soon ravaged by war. Her fresh-faced charm added a layer of heartfelt normalcy to the ensemble. After the film, Wright blossomed in character roles, earning praise as the quirky spinster in The Accidental Tourist, the resilient pioneer in Heartland, and the eccentric beauty queen in Miss Firecracker, while shining on stage in off-Broadway gems like 5th of July. Now 75 in 2025, the widow of Rip Torn continues selective work in indie theater and voiceovers, cherishing time with her daughters in Connecticut, her down-home eccentricity as captivating as ever. Number 12. Joe Grafassi as bandleader. Born in 1944, Joe Grafassi was 34 during filming when he swung into The Deer Hunter as the charismatic bandleader, his lively conducting and quick wit fueling the reception's rollicking polka frenzy, a brief but vivid snapshot of pre-war exuberance. His natural rhythm grounded the cultural festivities. Post-film, Grafassi carved a niche as a go-to character actor in over 130 projects, from the bumbling cop in The Naked Gun to the loyal pal in Splash, the fiery coach in One Fine Day, and the wise-cracking attorney in Presumed Innocent, plus TV staples like Law and Order and The Bronx is Burning as Hall of Famers Yogi Berra and Phil Rizzuto. Now 81 in 2025, he savors semi-retirement in New York, guest starring in prestige series and mentoring at Yale Rep, his warm everyman vibe enduring. Number 13. Paul D'Amato as Sergeant. Born in 1949, Paul D'Amato was 29 when he menaced as the brutal Army sergeant in The Deer Hunter, his tough guy swagger and barked orders evoking the raw authority of boot camp drills, sharpening the film's stark transition to Vietnam's horrors. His intensity amplified the soldiers' dehumanization. Afterward, D'Amato specialized in gritty toughs, most memorably as the vicious Dr. Hook McCracken in Slapshot, whose hook-handed taunts inspired Wolverine's comic look, plus henchman in Heaven's Gate, Magnum Force, and Suspect, where he menaced Cher and Dennis Quaid, alongside TV arcs on Law and Order and Criminal Intent. He passed away in 2024 at age 74 from progressive supranuclear palsy after a 4-year battle, remembered for his fearless edge in over 50 roles. Thanks for watching. See you next time.